Good morning, kia ora everyone. It is day 51 on the TA, 51. If you're keeping track, that was 2 zeros the last 2 days. Yes, and there was a reason for that. We're fine, no injuries, no illnesses. It was all logistics. So I'm gonna flip the camera around here because not that there's anything exciting to see, but it's a little easier this way. So we spent the last 2 days in Taumarunui. We just learned how to say that town correctly from a local, so that was nice. We are leaving right now. We're on the outskirts of Taumarunui as we speak. We are going on 2 kilometers out of town. It is 7:41 a.m. We had a nice stay at Kelly's Motel. Great place, very nice, family-run place, accommodating, and central to town, which was key for us. So we, our first day off, unexpectedly turned into the first of 2, as we tried to figure out logistics for the next 2 weeks, which is not common for us to have to plan that far out, but we can explain that later tonight in the wrap-up. We have a canoe section coming up in another week, and that just consumed our entire first day. We got no town chores done, and we still had to resupply for this 7-day stretch that we're currently heading out on. So that's basically what happened. So we are now headed out on a approximately 7-day stretch. Packs are heavy with 6 days of food for that, and we've got about 30K to do today. What is that? What did we say? 18, 19 miles. Yeah. So this is going to be a good stretch for us. We'll explain a little bit more later about this stretch. In the meantime, today is basically, from what it appears, all road walking. We think there might be a little bit at the end. We're passing through a small town, and then we're camping by a river. Not sure if it potentially could be this one. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's going to be a long day only because we have heavy packs. So that being said, we are going to head up the road here and hopefully have, again, this countryside is really pretty. Even when we're road walking, we appreciate how beautiful it is. So hopefully we have a nice good day. Here comes Java across the bridge as we head on out of town. All right, hope everyone's well, and we will talk to you shortly. All right, just passing the Taumarunui canoe hire rental place as we walk out of town. That's where we are getting our canoes in about a week to do our river section coming up down the Whanganui River. So we're looking forward to that, but we got a ways to go to get there yet. We are about 5K in now. Oh, hi. Are you a little excited to see us there?
Hi.
Oh my.
Oh, you poor
Yeah. All right. Well, won't tease you anymore. Yeah. Community center toilet there and available to TA hikers.
I think there's water down there as well.
It sounds like there's a creek or something down there. Lots of farm animals today. Got a nice little foal here, very cute. Telling Mom to get up so we can play. Again, just beautiful scenery around here too. Gorgeous. Adding to our arc of animals today, we've got an ostrich. I'm not sure I've ever been this close to an ostrich before. Hi. All right, moving on after a nice little lunch at our high point for the day. Not that we won't have a little more climbing potentially, but it won't be this high, which will be nice. Clouds are sticking around a little bit. It's actually, the breeze is a little chilly after sitting for a while, so I'm sure we'll warm up quickly enough. All right, a couple more kilometers, about 6.5 or so till where we originally planned to stop. We'll see if we end up there or farther.
You are Araroa. It's very sweet.
All right, we are just about to skirt the outer edge of this small town called Ofango. Not sure how much we'll see of it because it's only a couple of blocks wide and long anyway, but I think we're just gonna walk right along the edge of it to get out of town. We only have a couple more kilometers to go to our original stopping point here, so it's just short of 2 p.m. So we might push on a little bit farther. We're going to evaluate when we get up here. All right, entering the, I'm not sure how to say this, Ohenatonga, I don't know, reserve. I think we got about 2K to get to the river where we were going to stay for the night, and still might stay for the night. This is the Whakapapa River. Good water source, I would say. And right over there is a camping area. I think people come out here with their camper vans and tent. We could also tent here. This was our original plan, to stay right back there. But it's early in the day, and we're going to try to cut some miles off of tomorrow, which would be a long day for us. So we're just going to try to cut some of that off and keep moving here today, a couple more miles. So, moving on. Beautiful river. All right, I know this isn't much to look at, but we're celebrating the top of the hill and 1,100 kilometers. Woo! A couple more to go for the day. Oh, gorgeous waterfall here. Beautiful. Can't get the whole thing in, unfortunately, because the bridge we're standing on is only so wide. All right, here we are with the wrap up for day 51. yeah, after taking 2 zeros to do all of our logistical stuff for the next 2 weeks of this week, there's a section that's closed that you'll hear a little bit more about over the coming days because of a forest fire in about a month ago or so.
Yes.
Yeah, Tongariro section. There's a pass that's closed there, so we will miss about 22, I think it is, kilometers of trail. However, there are 2 bypasses, and we are opting to do the longer one. Go us.
Food carry.
Yeah. So it's called Round the Mountain. And again, we'll talk about that a little bit more later because we're not quite there yet. But yeah, we have about a week of that. And then we have a couple of days to get 2 days of walking to get to a section where we will canoe the Funganui.
Oh.
Funganui River. And that'll be about a 5-day section. So again, you'll hear, we'll talk about that more later. Today was a long day. It was we were going to go 30 kilometers, 19 miles, and we got there
About 2 o'clock.
about 2 o'clock. Yeah, something like that, 2:30, and but it was all road walking. It was nice. We saw lots of different animals
Yes, we did.
on that road walk. So we saw horse and sheep and deer.
Yes.
What else? Ostrich.
Oh yeah, we did.
We saw an ostrich and some goats and I don't even remember what else. There was a bunch of stuff. But so that was kind of fun. Otherwise, it was just pretty farmland, countryside. So that was nice.
Yeah, nice gravel road to
Hillside.
walk
Yeah, it was cruisy.
Yes.
For us. So we did get through it pretty quickly. And then so we got to the Whakapapa River where we were going to camp and decided it was early. And tomorrow being a long day of like 38, 39K, we decided we would push farther today. So that's what we did. We were still on gravel road, more remote though now.
Right.
And we basically went almost another 8 kilometers. So we kind of just flipped the mileage for the next 2 days. So today we ended up, I had 39 on my watch. I don't know what you had.
I think I was just 24 miles.
24 miles.
Yeah, close to.
And I had about 3,000 feet of ascent.
A little bit more, but.
And so it was
usually
just,
do.
yeah, usually for some reason your watch is more. But that's okay.
That was my struggle.
Yeah. So we got here, and we only saw one other hiker all day.
Dirk.
Our friend Dirk, yeah, and he moved on just a little bit farther, but yeah, it was a quiet day basically, and so we got here. There were a couple of spots. There really isn't much at all camping out here in this section. We're headed to a holiday park tomorrow. But between where we were at the Whakapapa River and that holiday park, there's really not much. It's along this gravel road, and there are some comments in far out about some spaces. And basically, I'll show you in a second. We're just sitting by the side of the road.
There's lots of great
So,
water though, which is awesome.
Yeah.
We're right up from the creek.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So that was what we were looking for. We were trying to find the comments, or the spots based on comments, and there were a couple of decent spots, but they're also trapping out here for some of the predators, invasive predators. So we didn't feel comfortable being too close to those traps.
Right.
So we picked this spot based on that and the water being right down the hill.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Otherwise, yeah, it was a good day.
Yes.
What else? Anything?
Nope.
Okay. So, tomorrow again, so we got about 30 kilometers or so to get to the holiday park. And I think that's about it. Yeah, day 51 is a wrap. All right. So, have a good night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Good night.
Night. All right. Like we said, we are just sitting by the side of the road tonight. So, this is our campsite. Kilometer marker 1105. We've got a gravel road that goes up the hill that way, one that goes right down to the water. I think it's Mako stream is just around the corner there. Very good water. and this is the direction we just came from. So literally just on a little patch of grass that we found right in the corner of the road. So some locals did come by and said that yeah, nobody else comes down here, so no worries camping wherever. So that's it. That's us for the night. Have a good night. All right, just passing the Whanganui River trips. This is I'm sorry, the Taumarunui canoe hire. Whew. Okay, let's try that again.